A simple dry mix stirred up with eggs, melted butter, yeast, and, wait for it, leftover mashed potatoes. Any guesses where this is going? The absolute best Mennonite potato dinner rolls. Oh, we have all been there.
What am I gonna do with these leftover mashed potatoes?
Right? Well, this recipe uses up those tasty tater leftovers your family and friends are not going to be able to get enough of. 4 easy steps to this recipe, but I really want to make sure you watch to the very end because that's when I get to show you how I most enjoy them. Let's get started. Step number 1, we're proofing the yeast. I'm pouring 3/4 of a cup of whole milk into a small saucepan, getting it just warm but not too hot. Pour it into a bowl with 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, stir to dissolve. Next, sprinkle 1 pack of dry active yeast onto the liquid, stir with your finger, cover with a plate, and leave the yeast to proof for about 5 minutes. While that yeast is proofing, on to step number 2. Although you can do this recipe by hand, do as I did and use a stand mixer. It makes really perfect potato dinner roll dough. Watch. Into the bowl of a stand mixer, 4 1/4 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour, 1/3 cup granulated sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoons of kosher salt, 1 cup of leftover mashed potatoes, 2 eggs, and 6 tablespoons of melted butter. Attach the dough hook to your mixer, down, lock, run on a low setting to bring those ingredients together. Now slowly add in that yeast mixture, let it blend in, and then increase the speed to medium. In a few minutes, ta-da! The dough forms into a ball. Pretty magical, the dough comes away from the bowl, it clutches that dough hook, and it's ready for the first rise. So we grease a large bowl with a little vegetable or canola oil, place the dough into a bowl, cover with wrap, and then place into a warm spot in your kitchen. Leave the dough to double in size. It'll take about 90 minutes. Now step number 3, well, you're gonna have a ball with this one. Lightly grease a 9x13 metal baking pan, then we're turning the dough out onto a floured surface. Knead it a few times, then floured pin, roll it out into a rectangular shape, grab a knife and cut the dough into 12 evenly sized pieces. Take those pieces and start working them into tight little balls. You kind of pull the corners and the little rough dough bits down underneath. Then we're lining up the dough into a pan. 3 dough balls in a row, 4 rows in the pan. Notice how I place the balls with those gathered bits underneath. They go in the bottom of the pan to make these look really perfect. We cover the pan with wrap, let the dinner rolls rise for 90 minutes. These dinner rolls swell up so big they practically burst out of the pan, which is kind of your signal for the final step. It's time to bake. Oven is preheated to 350 degrees. Transfer the rolls to the oven. We're gonna bake them for 25 minutes. You know me, my oven is wonky, so I rotate the pan at the halfway mark. Your rolls are done when the tops are a rich golden color. Take them out of the oven, let them sit in the pan for about 10 minutes before you carefully cut them, pull them up, pull them out, and then pull them apart, and we're getting ready to enjoy them. Remember how off the top I said I was going to give you my favorite way of enjoying them? Watch this. How about we pull our Mennonite potato dinner rolls open by hand. We're going to give it a smear of butter. We're going to give it a swipe of mayo and then thinly sliced turkey, so tender and juicy. Add the turkey onto the sandwich. How about a dollop of cranberry sauce? Seriously, all you need is a side of slaw. Oh, I am so tempted to eat this right now, but I better not until I invite you to visit weekendatthecottage.com where you'll find the full recipe for you to reference, try, and enjoy. Please also visit our dedicated YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it when you're visiting there as well. And then finally, when you make these gorgeous dinner rolls and you make a sandwich just like this, take a picture of it and post it using hashtag weekend at the cottage when you do. Mennonite potato dinner rolls, putting your leftovers to good use. Enjoy. Oh, see that? You look at this. Oh my gosh, so delicious. Yummy.